it is in here. Welcome back to the channel. Right now, this is where we left off with. We have this side here that's just plain and open. Over here is the last spot. I feel like, and I could be a little crazy, but I feel like it's almost like a little puzzle. Like as I put 1 and 2 together, it just starts to get better and better as I go. So let's see. Now what I'm thinking, because I want to do like a bookshelf sorter, over here, we're gonna butt this up against this side. And thank goodness we have wood at the top, we have wood at the bottom, so we can just notch it into the wood on the sides. So that's good. And then from there, we're gonna put our 2x4 on the ceiling, get that across, which will then get me to another 22-inch piece, which then we can actually build out the rest of our box to just take us to the other side of this wall. And then that's it. Like we literally have 3 pieces of plywood, like 8-foot pieces of plywood to apply, and then a couple of 2x4s on the bottom. And Homegirl got her a closet. Yes, I still have like more shelves I want to put in, but I tell you, the one cheat code to doing all of this is getting these stores to cut your wood for you. That is like the easiest part of it all. Like it cuts down like your project down in half. 100% ask Lowe's or Home Depot, especially Lowe's, since they are the sponsor of this portion of our video. So especially Lowe's, because they 100% cut down so much time. I think it probably would took me triple the time if we had to rip this down it's ourselves. I did go out and get some wood today. I mean, some paint. And so with the paint, we're going to try to see, I really want like a warm color in here. Not too warm. I don't know, maybe it might not even be needed. I might just go back with white. I might have just wasted a bunch of money. Because if you think about it, with me I'm going to be putting wallpaper on the ceiling. And that wallpaper is dark. That darkness is going to warm up the space. If not, close it in a bit. So it might not even be necessary, what I just did. I think I might go back with my go-to, which is, I love Bear's, I think it's Bear. I love Bear's whipped cream. I think it's such a nice white color. It's very bright, true white, but not sterile. I actually have it around a lot of places in here. The hallways, I put frost, and I noticed frost was like that. It had, no, downstairs. Downstairs was frost, and frost has more of like a, what's the right word for it? It has like a blue undertone, so it's definitely like a cold, it's a cool white. This one, on the other hand, full on. Okay, oh, let me tell you about a mistake. I put pocket holes on all my tops because I could have sworn that I seen people putting pocket holes up there. Okay, so my big mistake was I put pocket holes literally at the tops and the bottoms of each of these boards, and it really wasn't necessary. The only thing I really needed pocket holes for was for the 2x4s because they're going into the sides. However, like on the bottom, I'm basically like, but the thing is down here, I'm actually like drilling them into the wall. So they're stuck to each other, and the 2x4s are stuck to the wall. So they're not moving. Like, it's all in, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't going nowhere. The thing I spent extra time and wasted time by putting 4 pocket holes into all of the tops and the bottoms for absolutely zero reason. Now, if I was somewhere else, like, especially because I got wood floors, I'm not putting holes in my wood floors. So yeah, you live and you learn. All right, next. Not checking on the garden today. right, so that's it. We got both our 2 little cuts, and now we're ready to go put them in. Get out the way, girls. Ideally, you want a ponytail, but welcome to Tasha's life. Girl, these storms don't be playing lately. Can't be staying out of here. That's perfect.
That thing like that. Like,
These aren't even like, I don't think these are one of my highest. These aren't even my highest ones. If I have boots. I think I might need it. I should have went down a little lower.
put something in that right there. Got space.
True, and I can always have extra cut already, so.
Worry about the corners. Not trying to level the whole thing. We'll get the front first.
Okay, so up top I can just do a 32-inch piece. The bottom is the one that's got a little crooked. So the bottom is 31.5 in the back and 32 in the front. So let's go cut these pieces. But it's almost done. We literally are on our last bits. Like, the shelf is done here. This shelf is done and can get boots. I figured, okay, so this was the thing. This was the dilemma. I want to be able to put boots here, like fragrances or something here. And then up here be like bags, jewelry, something. I don't know. I could do like a jewelry display, or I could do bags, who knows. And then on this side, same situation, but this one's longer. It's long enough that we can get like thigh-high boots up in there. And then this one could do a display. Because as you know, when I be on, hold on, y'all gotta be able to see this. Because here's the thing, when I go on TikTok and I do my little videos, I want to be able to stand here and this is a display here. Or if I choose to be on this side and this is a display there. You know what I mean? So that way I could be like, oh, my shirt It's cute. It says summer vibes, summertime vibes. So this is the shirt I got. It says summertime vibes, da 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 da. You know what I mean? And that's how I do my little TikToks or whatever. But I'm excited. We're almost done. So we got to do the faces of each of it, which that's gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm probably gonna have to pull out the Old Faithful table saw, and that way we can just do rips, straight rips. Yeah, we're definitely pulling out Old Faithful. And I decided I'm gonna do the same thing with the little rips here, which is probably gonna be hard, but we'll see. We'll see if it tears it all up or if it'll work. I don't know. I'm hoping to be able to use the smaller plywood I got, the thinner plywood, because it's just a fascia. And I'm trying not to spend the extra money on getting actual trim. Especially since we're going to sand it all down, paint it, all that good stuff. So I feel like just buying trim makes no extra sense and it just adds extra money. So this is the DIY, the cheap side. So let's see what we can do. Okay. World wants to see. They want the world to see them. Because they came in here like, look at us. Look at this. We got. Back. Show your bag off, Bree. Bags.
And we got our dress.
And you got your dress. All right, now scram. All right, so I asked on TikTok and somebody said that they couldn't tell because of the reflection and because of it being on a white wall. And so I wanted to come back to you guys and show you again, but on the actual wood. Shockingly, I found an extra piece of wood, so I didn't have to actually put it on my cabinet. I had to sand that off. So this is what it looks like wet. And then I'll come back once it's dry. I think I'm actually gonna take it up into the room so you can see it in the room. And then you can choose. All right, so this is as good as I can give you without using a light. We're right directly in front of a window. And so here's the question, here's the ones we have. We have wall gallery, high reflective white. We have snowbound, solid opal, whipped cream, and Swiss chocolate, Swiss coffee. There you go. So this is what they look like. And then I'm about to turn on the light for you. So here's it is with a little bit of extra light.